What's up, everybody? This is Covenant C here with Trader Ridge and Options Willie. We here again. This is a 9:45 review going through the market. We got few people from our crew online today. Cecil's with us. We're just gonna go through some stocks, go through the market, see what we're looking at. We talked about it yesterday. A lot of stocks are trying to get set up. We're in a bottoming process, and a lot of things are starting to work its way where we can actually start trading it again, or at least it'd be safe to trade it again. There is some stocks out there that you could be making money on coming up that's going through that process, but that's at your own risk. Remember, everything we talk about here is for educational purposes only, and we are not giving advice. We strictly are doing education, and you can watch and see some of the stuff that we actually do. But again, you're trading at your own risk. Now, a couple of things we liked yesterday was Apple. Apple was a good looking stock yesterday, and they ended up like almost 5 points. We talked about it when it was up like $1 yesterday. It had closed out very strong yesterday. This is a nice break that we have on here happening right now on Apple. $1.90 down. If we go on the inside of the chart, let's just go to an hour chart. Right now, you can see a nice little pullback. Everything is strong. Our RSI is above 50. ADX is trending strong, green on top, trend is strong. It needs to take a break, okay? It's just taking a break. This is natural process of a bullish stock. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It had a gap up 6. Let's see, that's a 4-hour chart. 4, 8, 12, 16. Up basically what's that 2 trading sessions in a row. Apple just rolled 3 trading. So this is natural process that is doing right now. I do believe that this is opportunity that you can buy some more, especially as it pushed back towards this 20. We can see that this stock is trying to turn up. It is ahead of the market. The market is not totally there yet, but it is coming. We go to the SPY. Billy, you on yet, brother?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go, brother. What's going on, man?
Nothing.
Whew,
I was just navigating this trade I'm in right now while you were talking. So.
Okay. What you jump in this morning?
Take a look at Valero, VLO.
VLO? Oh yeah, I saw oil this morning too. Because I looked at OIH and I saw how it was down. That thing turned around quick. Take it you using a 15, 5, and 2?
Yes, if you go to the daily, start off with the daily time frame, you see how it closed on yesterday. And it is one of the things that was above that 8 and a 20, which I like on
Right
the
here.
daily time frame. Yeah.
Yep, that's beautiful.
Now you doing the 8 and the 20, Billy, or you change? That's what we're doing.
I like the 8 and the 20 because with this market is turning around like how it is, that shows more bullish. That shows more bullish strength to me. So I like to trade in the direction of the 8 and 20. That's my preference.
And you can see the 8 and 20 is both pointing up. And then you can see how the stock, it popped up 2 days, people see these red candles and niggas bearish, but this is really, look at this. This thing traded 1, 2, 3. Look how it traded on the 8 and the 20, 3 days in a row. It was up and down, but it traded right at the top of this candle. Okay. And then look at what Billy was talking about yesterday, how this thing, it dipped below, but then look how it turned back up. And right off the 20-day moving average, it popped up. And Josh. Come on, man. I'm on the thing. Thank you, buddy. Pop right off the 20. And then today is up $1.13. This thing exploded up. So this was excellent. But didn't you buy this at the end of the day yesterday too also?
I bought it. I bought it yesterday. Yeah, I bought it probably around about 11 or 12 o'clock yesterday, something like that.
And this is textbook, because look, this is the stuff we talk about. And we talked a little bit about it yesterday. We got our RSI above 50. That's what we need. These are simple confirmations. We trading up. ADX on top, green on top. We're above 20 on the ADX, now 25, right at 25. And our RSI is above 50. This is This is strength.
Help me-
Go ahead, brother.
All right, help me out, Rich.
Uh,
Are you on a 3-month daily when you're looking at that? What are you looking at the day? You
Right
just looking
now,
at the day chart.
I'm on a 3-month daily. I mean, I can go to 6-month. This is
No, I'm
6
looking
month.
at it.
Yeah.
My RSI is reading. I mean, it's reading different. I don't know why.
Oh, no. Well, I customized this one. I'm sorry. This is a
Oh, okay.
customized RSI. So yours got the 30 and the 70. And this just makes it easier for me to read, because if I'm below 50, I'm looking to trade this to the downside. If I'm above 50, I'm looking for opportunities to the upside. So I customized it and just made it 50. But Billy said he likes a 30 and a 70 still. That's the standard one. And we know that when it's above 70, you know, the textbook says that is overbought. We know that's not really the case. And then when it comes back below that, you should be selling, but you really shouldn't be selling unless it's below 50. And that's really what it comes down to. 30, it goes below 30, you know, they say it's oversold, and you should be looking to buy when it come back above 30. But technically, if you want a real trending stock, everything should line up. It should be above 50 when you're trending up. So that's what we're looking for, man. We're looking for that strength. And we can see the VLO here is a beautiful move. So let's just look at the sector overall. You can see OIH is up $4. That's usually the leader in the sector. Same characteristics.
Another one too I'm trading right now is ConocoPhillips, COP.
COP. Yep. Here we go. Look at that. And this was like a 3-day pullback right here. People would, you know, it was down, up and down, probably drive some.
Oh, wow.
But this is healthy. This is healthy right here. This is a sideways healthy pullback right to the they call it T line or the 8MA. And then look, we got everything lined up. Everything lined up. This is beautiful. So all the oil up. I know the SLB is one that I've been on. I haven't looked at it, but it's up 30 cents, bouncing right off its support level, where there used to be resistance here. Now it's a new support. And you can see all the characteristics is still in play like we had before. So oil is a sector that's really hot right now. And we believe that it's going to continue, especially with this. A lot of it got to do with the rumor of the war and all of this stuff that could possibly happen. I mean, you know, it causes oil to rise temporarily. So, but we don't really play that. I mean, if you look at the technicals, I mean, when the market's going down, oil's been going up regardless. Look at this. I mean, it's just been rolling. So you got to play what the market's giving you. Anything else on those two, Billy? Or you got more?
Yeah. Let's see what else I got. I was looking at something else.
Goldman Sachs.
I was looking,
man. Go ahead.
I didn't see Goldman Sachs. I didn't, you know.
Well, we talked about it yesterday, how it was going to turn around and keep moving. But you can see it's up $4 again today, man. That's a beautiful move. But in what we're looking for in our criteria, this would have been a good counter trade, but it's not ready yet. It's just not ready yet. You know, and if anything, if this market was to turn back around, this would be a prime target to hammer to the downside. But right now, you just kind of sit tight. If you wasn't in on the counter move back up, then you just sit tight.
Yeah, we were looking at day trade Novavax. Probably about like 3-4 minutes ago. I kind of lost track when I got on the call.
Dang. Novavax is NVAX.
Yeah, that's for a day trade to get in and out. We were looking at, you know, trying to catch it from off a bottom or whatever.
Is it NVAX?
Yeah.
NVAX, like and vax.
Yeah, that's not okay.
It didn't give us what we wanted at the time. We were just kind of just looking at it.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, and the good thing is, yeah, you can see how it attempted to bounce, then it failed. Now this is a 5-minute chart I'm looking at. But one thing about this, man, this stock is sitting at support right now. If it holds this 20, It could bounce from here.
Okay, Red, you looking at Novaks right now?
Novak. Yeah, Novaks.
Watch mine. I'm looking at today's chart, 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks totally different from yours.
Are you using
what's going on with that? Yeah, I'm not sure why.
You said you are using Thinkorswim. That's
It looks bearish on mine. Am I looking at that right?
Well, it is. It's coming down right now as we speak.
Okay, because I'm looking at okay.
Yeah, it's coming down. Maybe I can put it on the 1 minute. I mean, on 1 day, it'll blow it up.
That's probably what I'm doing. I got it on today.
Yeah, is that better? How about that?
All right, now when I went today, that looks better. Yeah. Okay, when I went today, it looks like yours now.
Okay, so we can see this thing is now. We go to the 2 minute. I'm sure Billy watching is at the 20. So again, this thing is right at support, man. It could bounce from here.
Okay.
Let me see here. Here we go. We're trying to get a bounce right here at the support level. You see our RSI dip below 40. It's trying to dip back up above 50. This is on the 2 minutes, so this is gonna move a lot faster than your normal trade. So you kind of when you're dealing with day trade, like your stops got to be precise. Like if we getting in right here, our stop is right there at that line, right below it. I mean, you're not playing with it. Gonna sit around and wait for this. You're gonna get in, get out. So you can see there it is blown up. You can see this used to be an old support level. I mean resistance level. We broke it here and it confirmed here, and then it gapped. So now we pull back on this 2 minute. Now this is all this morning. Well, this is yesterday, last 2 minutes of the day. Gap this morning, pull back. And now it's trying to hold this area. So you can see buyers are trying to come in at this area, just like they did right here. So this could be a good area to buy this stock. I mean, you can buy this right here and then day trade it, put your stop below here, and then just see what happens. But Billy the master of this, man. So Billy, are you looking at this, or are you just
with Novavax
sitting tight on it right now?
I'm sitting tight on Novavax right now. You're looking at Novavax, right?
Yeah, we're looking at Novavax.
I'm kind of sitting tight on it right now. For the main fact, if you look at the daily time frame, you see right here, my target on this is at that 20-day moving average.
103.62.
Yeah, 103.62.
Okay.
That's my target, and that target is going to come down. So what I try to do, I know it's a day trade, but I didn't really like to get into it right yet. I wanted to see if I'm looking at a 2 minute, because I like to look at a 2 minute. I go to 1 day, 2 minute, if you go and look at it.
1 day, 2 minute.
Yeah.
I have to adjust. There we go. 1 day, 2 minute. There we go. There it is. There's the bounce. There it is.
So it's trying to bounce right now. I'm not gonna go and get into it right now, but I'm looking at it. I'm looking at my averages and everything. And one of the things is that I'm on this right here. I'm below the 50 on the RSI. So I'm not gonna trade it until I get above that 50. I'm gonna just wait.
And we can see the RSI is here is 46 right now. It's like flatlining right below the 50. It could be almost we see it on the MACD, which I don't have on here, but what we call it, the trade, Billy, the boomerang trade.
Right, the boomerang trade.
Yeah, when it'll dip right below the line and then come back and then explode up. All right, here we go. We got 48 on the RSI. This thing is trying to bounce, but again, this is 2 minutes, so this is where patience comes into play. You don't want to just jump because of every little movement. This moves very fast, so you just gotta hold your patience a little bit.
And I like how the way Apple is turning around too. as we speak.
Oh yeah,
I'm starting to like Apple a little bit.
probably should put two charts up and see. We can watch both.
Reg, you using desktop, aren't you?
No, this is
Desktop
laptop.
Thinkorswim.
This
This is
laptop.
web.
Yeah, this
I
is
know.
the
I mean, is it the web base or the desktop base you have?
this the desktop base because the web
Yeah.
I use a because you can download the icon to the desktop from the website.
Yeah, I just gotta get my own computer. I'm using my job, so I'm gonna download it
Oh
on
yeah,
there.
you use the web. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're dealing with because I don't like that version either. I tried that too.
Okay.
Try right now, fellas. Try to trade stocks that's above. If you're going long, make sure they're above the 8 and the 20 on a daily time frame. And if you're short, make sure it's below the 8 and the 20 if you're trading short. So right now, I'm seeing a lot of stocks that's either mixed in between 8 and 20 on a daily time frame, or I'm seeing some of them trying to go above the 8 and 20, a la Apple and Valero, OIH, some of those stocks above the 8 and the 20 right now. If you can pull up OIH, Reggie, you can show how OIH was setting up yesterday.
Right.
OIH, yeah. Correct.
Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Which chart you want me to bring up on IH?
Go to the daily time frame.
Daily.
Yeah.
And you said 3-month daily, right? Or you just doing it?
You can do 3 month,
Okay.
3 month daily.
Now you see how both of these moving averages are going up, they're angling up.
Yes.
Okay, now do you see that you're above the 20 and the 20 and the 8?
Yes.
Now look ever since, look at your RSI.
See, that's what I need to put in here. I don't know if I put my RSI in here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here.
Here's the RSI. You can see, look how strong it is.
Now look since January the 1st. Look at the quadrant. I got two quadrants, a lower quadrant and an upper quadrant. The upper quadrant is 50 or above, the lower quadrant is 50 or below. Look how long that I've been up and above the 50 quadrant on the RSI. So that's telling me I'm trending, this stock is in an upward move to me.
Okay, let me ask you this though, Billy. You put yours, you're doing 30-70, right? The oversold is 30, overbought is 70.
I don't look at it as being overbought and oversold. I use the 50 as a resistance and support, because we know things can be overbought for a long time and things can be oversold for a long time. Now, if it's overbought and I see a candlestick reversal signal, then I pay attention. If it's oversold, if I see a candlestick reversal bullish signal, then I pay attention. But the main thing is that I'm looking at the quadrants, the 50 and below and the 50 above. So right now, since January 1st, I've been in the 50 and above quadrant.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That's that red line or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
I'm just trying to understand it.
It just
it's just you. Yeah, go ahead, Reggie.
Well, now on this software term, you can change the color. I guess probably should change it to green and red. Make the red bearish. You can change the colors. I just never thought about changing it, but I think I'll do that. So you'll know, because I like to make it's easier on the eyes, because the eyes know green. Your mind know green for bullish. So if it's above 50, you know that line is green, and if it's below 50, it's gonna be red. So I had to look at that and see that Novavax starting to move, Billy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I can always find an entry on that part, because 103 is my target on that. So I want to, I'll go back and look at that. But look at this. I just wanted to see COP, Reggie.
Okay. I put the regular RSI at the bottom, Cecil. I don't know if you can see that.
I see. The one I have on mine, I got the RSI and it's got RSI oversold. It doesn't matter. An overbought 37, and the red line of RSI said, it's red 51, 63, that kind of thing. Right now, if I look at it, I'm just trying to get my wits correct here.
Okay,
February the 1st, the RSI is at 63. So that means that it's strong, right?
correct.
Yes, correct,
Bullish.
correct,
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
Anything above 50, that means you're in an upward move. Anything below 50, you're in a downward move. And believe me,
Sounds good.
these stocks do trend. You do see, like Reggie and I were looking at a lot of stocks. A lot of stocks probably within the last 2 months was way below 50, man, for like 2 or 3 months.
Okay. Okay, then that makes sense to me. I got it. I got it now.
Now look at COP, Reggie. Look at this. This is big right here because this stock is above 50, right? And it's making a new 52-week high. Look.
There go Novavax. Wow, look at that. That thing exploding today, bro.
Who, Novavax?
Well, no, Novavax just popped, but I'm talking about COP. That thing beautiful.
Yeah, this is the setup. That's why you want to. But see, so this one was so important, and me and Reggie was frustrated about. If everybody would have took a sector, this fall right
Yeah.
out of the energy and oil sector. All we asked was everybody took 3 sectors of ETFs: XLF, XLK, XLE, and when you look at those sectors, you'll see it. Reggie, pull up XLE, and show them what I'm talking about.
XLE.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah. I mean, if you just have to, like I said, I hadn't really gotten that deep into it, but if you give me a sector, I can go in and look at those things and you'll give me a little time to learn it. I'm trying to analyze everything.
That's the same thing. In between all 5 of us, that would have made things easier. I was trying, and they probably didn't know exactly what I was talking about because people so enamored with making the money and the fast money, but you got to be enamored by the process before you can consistently make money.
That's it. Okay. I'm certainly.
Yeah. So this was what we and Reggie
awesome.
was talking about. So the energy sector is breaking out. You know, so a lot of energy stocks. Pull up Hess, Reggie.
Go ahead.
Look at Hess. Look at that.
Good Lord. Man, it's beautiful right here.
But you can look at all that noise. Look at the RSI since the beginning of the year. Are you below 50 or above 50?
Oh, let me
It's
get
the
here.
beginning of the year right here on the 3rd.
Yeah, you're above 50.
Okay, so this stock is, even though you're gonna have pullbacks and upward trends, and you're gonna have pull-ups and downward trends, the 50 line basically tell you, man, we in an upward bias towards this chart for it to go up.
Okay.
Let's show them this, Reggie. Reggie, put in BNTX.
Man, I made money on BNTX now.
Okay, but you could have really made a lot of money on the downside. Look
Yep.
at BNTX, Cecil, starting on December the 20th. Show them, Reggie.
The 20th
of December.
Oh my goodness, 45. Yep, and that candle.
Look at that.
Oh man.
Right off the 20. Boom.
But look how you below. Look how you're below the 50 value.
Yeah,
look how
I get it.
See, that's,
man, I'm seeing it right here.
But you got this. This is applicable to the daily because you want to pick up the trend.
It makes sense. That's what I was looking on my computer too, the daily. Okay. Now you set your price targets from the daily too as well, like you said. Okay, because I think what I got messed up on. I mean, I did well, but what I got messed up on, I don't really have targets. And I need to be able to set targets.
You don't know.
Stops.
Like I said, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But the main thing, I'm buying these 3 weeks out too. I'm not buying them 2 weeks, 1 week. I'm buying them 3 weeks out. Sometime 2, but mainly we would probably say 3 weeks or more, right, Reggie?
Yeah. Especially if you decide you're going to try to keep, like, let's say you bought 5 contracts and you decide I'm going to keep one, let it run. You know, you want to give yourself a couple of weeks, so it can do its thing.
And you're doing your 30, you're doing roughly that to about 30 cents.
Well, no, I don't. If I'm buying them, I'm usually buying them right at the money or slightly in the money.
Oh, okay.
So in other words, I'm buying them. I'm paying a lot more up front, but most of these trades we get into, we usually make money right away. Now go and look at SQ. I gave on January the 14th on SQ, I gave my I gave this trade out on January the 14th. But look at SQ since November, Cecil. SQ
Okay, I'm on there now. What?
since November
Man, that's
November the 9th. Look at that.
all downward trend.
Just look at the RSI. Look at the RSI since for November the 9th. Look
Oh
at that.
my God. Man, this is crazy.
And your ADX confirmed it.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it, they explained to us, Reggie and I will always talk about when we talk about the ADX and the MACD, those are good indicators and they're reliable, but they're lagging indicators. RSI is a more of a lead indicator.
Yeah, that showed, man, you could have got in. Wow. Okay.
I mean, we didn't know it was going to drop like that, but
No.
I posted. But the bottom line is that, you know, if I would have played that 3 weeks out, look how much money I would have made. I could have been in it a couple of times, in and out, in and out, in and out, or whatever. Show him Tesla, Reggie. Give him a couple and see if he can identify them based on RSI. Tell me, when would you start to get short on Tesla?
Tesla.
Based on RSI. Show him. Let him look at the RSI and tell us.
All right, let me see. You on Tesla now?
I'm on Tesla now.
And remember, you
See?
look at this on the daily time frame.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hold on. I'm gonna go on my computer because I can see it better.
Okay.
Let's see. And I'm gonna just try to let's see. That's all right, Reggie. Go ahead and push your back. I'm on, let's see. I'm trying to find here. I'm on November. Well, I don't see it. I'm trying to. My thing ain't going all the way back on the daily time frame. Let's see here. I get it bigger.
Do a 3 month.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. It's just my. Let me give me a bigger thing so I can see my.
That web thing is frustrating.
Hey Reggie, do me a favor. Tell me what's the 83 strike price, the 83 call for February 18th going for with Valero, because I paid 202 for it.
All right. Anybody that got that Novavax, woo, that Novavax rolling, bro. That's good work, man.
How much Novavax up to?
It's up 257. It's at 96.27.
Okay, good.
What was that? You said VLO?
Yeah, I just got Margaret in the Novavax about 15 minutes ago.
Okay, good. All right. What week? This week?
February 18th.
18.
I paid $2.02 for it.
What strike price?
83 strike.
$2 and what?
I paid $2.02 for it.
Okay, basically $2.
I'm just showing Cecil when I'm buying right at the money and these things exploding and turn my direction, how explosive it is for me.
Is that what you said, Cecil? You said which Delta? I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
I know something about 30.
Yeah, I was looking at what Delta. I know one point we were looking at 30, but to build it, I guess 30 cents. But you're saying, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead, Reg.
No, out of the money, when you're out of the money, you don't want to go no less than 30-cent Delta. But in this case, the ideal is to try to stay at a neutral Delta, like a 50, 60%, 40 to 60.
Yes.
45 to 60, really. I mean, if you can get it 50 and 60, that's really where you want to be.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So like 83 right now, Billy, is 370 by 345.
Okay, so she got 3 contracts on that, and right now she probably up $500.
Right.
Wow.
And
that fast. But the object,
that's crazy.
This is the object. The object is if you can buy 10 contracts and more and catch these moves. That's the object. That's what Reg and I talking about. And we in ConocoPhillips too, Reggie.
Which strike price you got it at?
I can't. I know it's February 18th for all of them because we pay for time.
Okay, so that is to build it. Okay, so I'm about to build mine back up. I just got to focus on putting in these stops too. But so get a release in the money if you can, but right outside the money.
Right. Yeah. Just stay at a neutral Delta. So like right now, if you wanted to buy ConocoPhillips right now, you would be looking at the 90 or the 91, and worst case scenario, the 92, because you got 3 weeks to go.
Makes sense.
But you know, you can
Okay.
go 89 if you want. You know, you're gonna spend a little bit more, but it's a little bit more safe. It's safer.
Yeah,
But
makes sense.
this neutral deltas is where you want to be, because if the stock is gonna go your way, you're gonna be good, and that delta is going to increase as you go, which is gonna make you more money. You know, with all the factors, the gamma, the theta, the vega.
Yeah, yeah.
But if it goes against you, you're gonna have your stop in anyway. You know, you good. You just get out. You ain't got to worry about all that time decay and all that other
Makes sense.
come with it.
Makes sense.
But
And
you,
we see the thing about it is that this is a conundrum. Reggie was trading, but you weren't trading. See, before they had nothing such things as weekly options.
nope.
So what they did, this is what they did. They brought the prices down on the weekly options, and the regular options now is priced real high. So when we used to trade, there were no weekly options, so we had to buy like 30 days out or more.
Makes
And
sense.
sometimes when them weekly options, when they go against you hard, they don't have no time to come back.
Right. They don't
So
have
when
enough
me and
time.
Reggie, so me and Megan said, well, let's say, I tell you what, Billy, instead of just buying them weekly and instead of just setting them by 30 days out, let's settle for in the middle. Let's go 3 weeks, 2.5 to 3 weeks. And once when we were doing that, and we simplify and we
Uh-oh. Then we lost him. Billy?
Oh, yeah, lost Billy. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. All right.
Yeah, because you protecting your cell phone against any type of sudden move that, you know, because every now and then you get that move where not even, you know, out of nowhere, you might be, you get in the trade, you go to do some work or something, you come back, man, it done drop because of some news or something crazy. So this will give you some time for it to work itself back. And if you missed it, you know what I'm saying, getting out of it, it's just more, it's safer for you all the way around.
Which makes sense. Which
Yeah.
makes a lot more sense than.
I mean,
Yeah.
this whole game is just putting probabilities in your favor. So if we can keep the probabilities, that percentage up as high as we can, let's try to do it. No matter if we're trying to just do a day trade. I mean, we might be in and out of it, but hey, what if we decide to change? We change our mind. We see something else on the chart. We like, we're gonna stay in this thing. I mean, like Billy's target on Novavax is 103. But I mean, we could have day trade this thing. This thing was down a couple of dollars, I think, when we was looking at it. And look, it's up $3 now. So I mean,
Wow.
we might have enough money where we'd be like, man, let's just take this. But or we find something else, you know, let's like, okay, we want to stay in this thing to 103, then let's just lock it in and let it roll. We got 2 weeks left on the option, so we got time.
Okay,
you
so
know,
but you honestly looking at the day trade, and then you go, okay, if it moves, I'm good. If it don't, I still got time. Really, I can get out
exactly.
if it jumps.
Or you can get out. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
man, that's cool. I see that. All right, all right.
Yeah. So this is Apple now. Oil is just hot, man. Look at this. I mean, VLO pop. Look at that off the 20. Now this is a 4-hour chart. Just almost like the daily. Look at that. Beautiful, man.
You said ELO?
This is VLO, yeah. Oh man,
Man.
it's extended. It's gonna take a break here in a minute, but man, this thing is exploded up. But
Oh my Lord.
we think oil is gonna continue to go higher. This is the 15-minute chart, so this is just a nice
That
move.
thing exploded today, man.
Yeah, yeah. And look, right off them lines, man, off the moving average.
Yep.
That strength is
Yep.
there. So you just sit back and let this thing work.
Wow.
Let it work. Let me see on my watch list before we get off of here real fast what we got. Anything out here that's really out there. Oil is really the big focus. I don't know why FedEx is up so much today. A lot of these stocks is having short covering too. A lot of people are short these stocks and they're gonna start taking profit. FedEx, I don't know why they up. I didn't read a lot of news this morning, so but I see the gapped up. This is interesting. Above the 20. We actually getting all our signals saying that this stock could go. We'll see how it closes this afternoon. See if it's ready or not. And see if it can follow through tomorrow.
Okay.
But that's one stock to keep an eye on. It looks like I don't like that it's below the 200, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We talked about Novavax. That's
BLO just exploded.
exploded, man. Let me see why this is up. Did we get Billy back?
I don't think so. I hadn't heard him.
I guess he cut out. Got up. Look at this. This snow. But see, these are stocks that people are buying this down here. This stock gap. That's a good looking gap. It's gonna cross back below 20, but in our mind, this thing is not ready. This is really opportunity, possibly to short. I mean, I wouldn't do it now
Yeah.
because the market is trying to turn. But if the market was still in the same trend that it was doing, this would be an ideal stock to try to short off the 20. But with the market trying to turn, this stock could be trying to turn back to the upside.
Now I'm thinking the SPY got a hold above that 450 mark, huh?
Yeah, because yesterday, let me go back down to one chart to blow this stuff up. Why didn't it give me the rest of my chart? Huh.
That's interesting.
It didn't.
I think I'm getting okay. Yeah, I had 465s of resistance, strong resistance on this turn. On this SPY.
Huh. I don't know how to figure out why it won't. Yeah, I'm going to the SPY now. It won't give me my whole chart back. So weird.
Yeah, this was
all right. So the SPY. So we could see on the SPY, we still haven't got all the signals yet to actually go with it. We just know because if you look at this is a hammer. If you remember from candles, this is a doji.
yeah.
These are two blow off candles. Because look, it popped up, boom, boom. Look, they just traded in the same range. These are range bound candles that held. That's basically confirming the support level. And then this candle here is what they call a bull Sasha because it actually gapped right here. It went down and came back up, but then it closed above the previous highs of these candles. That's a bull Sasha. That's a bullish pattern. So that was a 5-day bottoming process that the market put in. And then we had yesterday. And then we got today, which is I believe we'll probably finish up near this 20-day moving average by the end of the day. We have 449 right now. If we get back above that 20 and it can hold in the other indicators at that point, because the RSI is already at 45 and more than likely our ADX is going to cross, we probably be more bullish on the market at that point by Friday, or next week we should have a very good week if we get that follow, Drew. So it should be a very good. The way things are looking right now, we're setting up for a bullish couple of weeks coming up here.
Yeah, well, my student, I'm back,
Billy, back. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Margaret just sold some of those positions, so she bought Valero at 202. I think she dumped them 2 at 370.
Nice.
And I think she kept one of those ConocoPhillips. She made $150 and just took both of those profits. So she made about $650 for them set up.
Beautiful.
Man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful right there.
Yeah, she only had a couple of contracts. 3 contracts. So that wasn't really, a whole lot of contracts on Valero.
That's what's up.
So I'll just try to get up to getting 10. If you can get 10.
Well, that's what we want to do. That's what you do. That 10, 10, 5 will be a good start. But really, when you can buy, just say for instance, she probably got a 40 to 45K account. So she can go ahead, everybody fair gauge and everything is different. So I don't push her. So if that was probably me and Reg would have probably buy 50 to 20 contracts or more. That's what we would have done because we know what we're doing. And I'm not saying she doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Sometimes she knows exactly what she's looking at and doing, but everybody fair and gauge and everybody personal goals is different. So me and Reg would have bought 15 contracts. We would already made close to about $3,000 for the day on that Valero.
Okay.
So so for instance, so when you got a 25,000 account on this trade right there, we identify Valero. Me and Reg identify Valero at $2.02. So we'll go out of 25,000 account. We won't spend more than $3,000 on one trade. So this particular trade right here, we probably would have bought just say 12 contracts. We'd have spent $2,400. So 12 contracts, and right now that option is at about 370 or whatever. Okay, 12 contracts on 12. That's $2,300-$2,400 since yesterday afternoon when we identified the trade when I was talking to you guys.
Okay, makes sense, man. All right.
Yeah. So that's what it is. That's how you want to make sure you build that account up and identify these things. I mean, I'm satisfied with a $2,200-$2,300 day. That's why, you want to be able to. Don't worry about the money. Worry about the process and getting the process down.
That
See,
makes
right now,
sense.
since we got the process down, and if all of us collectively work together and don't be scatterbrained about things and have some type of organization, we can do this the right way. Because there is no excuse. Everybody on that call, 4 or 5 people, you can follow 3 sectors. I can follow 3. Reggie can follow 3. You can say, okay, Billy, the XLE is breaking below the 50 on RSI. Everything is pointing down through our system. We want to take a look at it. Now, if all of us was in the SQ and SE, and Reggie and I identified these trades a month and a half ago, look at SE and look at SQ and just tell me how that would have did for us over the holidays. We would have
Let's
been.
see. Oh man, SC. Let's see, right here on November 29th. Well, it's probably farther than that.
Yeah.
That's far as my thing to go back right now. Let me see.
I mean, you can go back to November 16th, and that was the start of the move. And that was at 276. It went down to 120, 119.
Let's see. I'm putting the 6 months on. So
good Lord.
You say November what?
The actual start of the move was November 16th.
Wow.
You had to cross.
Yeah, 40. Yeah. God, you had to cross.
But like the thing about it, Cecil, you don't know if that's the start of the move. You just gotta trust. You gotta trust three things: the RSI, the moving average, and ADX. If all 3 of those things are in alignment with each other, pull a trigger. If you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. But the bottom line is that if you're able to catch it and do what you have to do, then you're going to be okay.
Now, does this work with any time frame?
Yeah, anytime. I like it. It's more applicable to swing trade.
Because you're okay, because you're trending. You're looking at I see this, man. Good Lord. Yeah, I need to just figure out how to do I need to do the research and look at this, man.
Well, that's what we're gonna try to do more of. See, so is we're gonna have more sessions like this where we get on for like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, even if it's just to do research and talk about stocks, and that way we can all stay connected and know what's going on, man.
Well, you just can't be fair weather with this trade. It's like this. It's just like in a game. When you lose, you got to come back to practice the next day.
That's
just
it.
Because you ain't trading real money, you got to come back and try. Right, Reggie? You got to come back and play.
Yeah.
You got to make time. Me and Reggie not make a lot of sacrifices on this, man, just to try to make things better for all of us. But like I said, man, you can't expect when you're not in the market, not making money, to not practice. You got to get your body and you got to get your mind conditioned to trade the market. That's training camp. You just can't just stop and just quit like that. You can't.
That makes sense. Well, that's my thing. I was sitting there saying, man, I made this, I wrote it down. This is my income. So I've been looking at it and stuff like that. I've been trading on paper money. I was trying to, I've been doing that stuff while I've been out. And I said, man, but I didn't think about I know we talked about that years ago about the RIS, but of course I didn't really understand it.
Well, the thing about it is once when you've been around this market a lot and people look at and interpret indicators differently. Like me and Reggie, he likes to, use the 50 or whatever, how he does it. I lose the 37, but it's still the same concept. So people thinking when it dip below 50, a dip below 30, that's like an oversold. They think you automatically buy, but you don't. The biggest thing for me is to determine the trend of the stock when it break below that 50 and start trending down, or it break above that 50 and start trending up. That's what I'm looking for. I want to pick up the trend in the stock.
Yeah,
that's how you pick up the trend.
That's how you make that money.
What you're saying.
That's how you make that money.
I would have got out of that thing on 200 because you're thinking to bounce off the 200, but I could have got back in over here
I
On the
like the
29th. Good Lord.
I like those. I'm telling you, that RSI, those moving average, not one, both of them, and that ADX. When you get those three things in alignment with each other, it's a good chance. And the ADX is above 25 or approaching 25. There's a pretty good chance you may be able to be in a trend, and you have a good possibility of making money.
Makes sense. Hey, I'm clear on that. I just need to figure out how to find it. I'm clear on that.
Like I didn't understand, like Reggie, we were trading at the time, but Reggie, show them Moderna. All that money y'all made at Moderna, show them that nasty downturn for 2 months in Moderna on the daily time frame. Show them that nasty downturn and what he learned about the RSI.
I think it was December, right? Yeah.
mRNA, yeah, it's in
Yep,
December.
yeah. Look at that turn right here. Now, when this thing crosses, it's really right in here, like the 22nd, man. This thing confirmed everything. And this stock just been.
How many points did it drop, Reggie?
It dropped from this point, it dropped 275 is the low. If you take the low of that, it went from 275 to 138.
275 to 130. It got cut in half, see. So that's all I'm just saying is that you don't know when follow the signal. If you follow the signal, there's a 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be on the right side of trade. But that RSI, when Reggie was saying it, when it dropped below that 59, look how long it's been, and you're gonna have moves where it's gonna bump up now.
Yeah, that's a natural process.
Yeah, that's the process. That's part of the process. But look at the overall time, it was below 50. Matter of fact, it's still below 50.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So here's the thing. See, it can go back to the 50 and then dump again. But or back to the 20 and start the dump process again. And you just catch it going down again. But if it did, the thing is, when these things come back above the 20s and come back above the 50s and the green is on top on the ADX, these things can run. It can run from 200 back up to 350. You can catch that run back up.
Yeah, man, that's excellent. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, we just gotta
show them. Hey, Reggie, show them the cues.
It's too much money out here. We just need a team. We just gotta, because there's so many.
We gotta build a team, and and this is the time. Actually, the best money making time was on the downside, to be honest with you, FIFA. Because you talk about.
Give me a second. Go ahead.
The best money making time was when the market was dropping the last 2 months. That was the money time.
Yep, you're right.
People looking at that and people listening to the news and people scared about the variant. That's going to cause what we call a panic selling. People going to start to panic. Like a fire sale that was happening, right in all out.
Yep. Wow. Okay.
Reggie. What happened to Reggie? Take a look at Netflix, Cecil, and Zoom. Look at Netflix first and tell me what you see with Netflix. Starting from sometime in like November to now. Tell me what you see in Netflix.
Let me go here. Let's see. Oh, Netflix, man. All right, I'm looking at it. Let's see right here. Well, not November. See, my chart is, I had one in November. Nope, that's still 51. If I'm looking at it, 45, November 23rd is where I'm identifying on my chart.
Okay, I'm back.
What did you see that? Show them how Netflix broke down.
Oh, shoot.
All right, let's go. 3-month daily. That changed. Let's see.
I'll go stretch it out. No, 3-month daily is good, but I want you to see I like to stretch it out to like a 6 or 7 month daily so I can so I can kind of pick up the trend in it. But 3-month daily is fine. I just like to stretch it out a little bit.
There go to 6 month. Man, this thing broke down over here, man, around $600, $700.
And look where it's at right now.
Thing cut in half, man.
cut in half right in front of
Oh
your
my
eye.
God. Wow. In front
of
Oh
your
my
eye.
God. Wow. Now, Reg, tell me where I'm looking at November the 5th.
No, you got to go over to where it dipped below 50 on the RSI and ADX cross. That was on November 30th.
November 30th.
Okay,
right.
that's why I seen the major. Yep, right there. That's why I seen the major. It's 4. Yeah. All sides up. Yep. 40. Okay, I see it. Wow, man.
This we make this thing in our mind more difficult than what it is, man.
It ain't really, man. Like I say, if you can follow those three things, the RSI, those moving average, and ADX, and put those in combination with each other, you're gonna and see the thing about it is it will give you the ability and it will give you like the key. It will like give you the key or a legend to follow so you can be in that trend.
Yeah, that's funny because you see that doji right there, I guess November 29th, then it shows up, the confirmation shows up on the 30th, really.
Yeah, and the candlestick's gonna come before everything put together.
Yeah.
That's one of the characteristics of the candlesticks is that it's gonna give you an earlier jump on the competition.
So, and that's just like, we talk about the market. The only reason we say the market is in a bottoming process is the candles. It doesn't mean the market's about to just go higher. Yeah. We just know that from the candlesticks, the candles are signal what they're doing their job. What their purpose is to give us an early signal, just to say, hey, maybe we trading 20 contracts right now, but hey, the market might be bottoming here, y'all. So maybe we just do 10, if we still want to short the market, that type of, it's giving us an early warning signal of something different might be happening. And then if you look at it, look, this 5-day process here, look, the last 2 days, we moving. Well, today is down, but it's really just taking it's a resting day at the 200. So, it's
I get it.
We make it harder. We make this game harder than what it is because we look at the everyday process and we see the moves up and down. And if we not giving ourselves enough time in the trades, you're gonna be all over the place because you worried about time and you worried you see you up 200, you down 200. But if you got enough time on your trade, you buying out a month, 30 days, then you don't have to worry about all that. The trade gonna work out for you.
Yeah, I see it. I see what you're saying. Good Lord, man. I hate to go back to reflect, but I see.
Well, the thing about it, the market does like an old fella tell me, the market don't tap it trends. It's up to you to put yourself in the best position to be in the trend. So it's up to us to put ourselves in the best position to look at things and be on the right side of the market, which means you want to be within the trend. You want to be where the action is at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, man, that's awesome, man. I appreciate that insight. That makes sense to me.
We gotta get rolling. Hey, Billy, I might hit you up. We might try to get back on about 2:33. I'll let you know. Right. But yeah, good work, fellas. It's good stuff. Just keep grinding, man. Look at Visa, man. Dang. Visa. It's not a lot of stocks that's ready right now to the upside, but Visa was one, and the oil stocks is one. MasterCard, I think it was 1, 2. Yeah, MasterCard. I mean, these are all stocks that's been ready and rolling, man.
Visa might have been ready. Yeah, Visa might have been ready 2 days ago. Yeah. Yesterday was a setup candle. You're right, Reggie.
Yeah. But
wow. Okay.
Visa made that criteria.
Mm-hmm.
It hit that criteria 2 days ago. And that came, you know what, Visa and Apple did the same thing. All of them catapulted to upward trend based on the earnings report. So that's probably why you kind of shy away a little bit because of the earnings report.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Remember Visa and Apple on Friday, they reported earnings.
Yep, and they hammered it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that'd be good to get good pullback because they jumped up. Be good to get good pullback on those two.
But see, you're getting it on Apple today, though. See, Apple's been trading this little range all day, like $1 to $2. All it's doing is resting. It's just resting, man. It's gonna go higher over the next couple of weeks, man. This thing just resting.
Okay.
Matter of fact, that's about to be a good time to look at things with Apple right now, because of the fact that it's right. It meets the criteria. It's up above 50 on RSI. It's above the 8 and the 20, and the ADX is positive. So Apple fit the criteria.
Yeah, it's ideal.
Yeah, I love it. Apple, hopefully, Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Well, cool, man. Let me get back to work.
Okay.
I appreciate you guys, man. Thank
All
you.
right. All right,
All right,
fellas.
then.
We'll
See you
talk later. Good
All
work.
right,
All
bye-bye.
right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Good work, Cecil. Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Vaughn.